Welcome to Little Bracket of Horrors, the pod that puts the fight in fright.
You have created a monster and it will destroy you. It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! The monster. He's been seen in the hills terrorizing the mountainside.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Derek.
I'm Shelly.
And we are Little Brackets of Horrors. And today, we're doing a Deathmatch tournament. Remix. We're doing it. This is our fourth, right? This is the fourth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do we know the previous winners? Wieners? Do we know the previous wieners?
The first one was Cabin in the Woods.
Yes.
Second was Shaun of the Dead.
What was last year's?
Scream.
Which I disagreed with.
What did you have? Alien? What did you have last
I don't
year?
remember.
But yeah, Scream won last year. So yeah, this is our fourth Deathmatch tournament. It's been a long road. This has been a modified season.
Yeah, we have to get the number of movies in check.
And they will be next year.
No buys.
Yes. No buys. We can't handle this.
We were dead. Like, some of the buys really killed us.
Yeah. Like, some of the corners of this bracket were
awful.
Absolute worthless.
So we apologize. We knew we wanted to do a shorter season.
Yeah,
the seasons have been too long. So irregardless, we do want to keep it small, but we do need to change how many movies we watch in order to make it an even death match. We want every movie to have a fighting chance, equal for all.
Ooh, I like it.
And some of these movies should not have had the fighting chance they got.
Yeah, some of these movies got put into areas and got buys.
Not fair.
They almost made it to the semis just because where they were seated. You know what I mean?
Not fair.
Crazy.
Right.
Crazy.
I'm gonna say the top right.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
I would agree.
Heinous.
So yeah, this season we just did 12 movies. Brackets modified. So we're gonna go through today, and you know, thank you to everyone. We got how many viewer submission brackets?
We have 5 viewer submissions,
Nice.
and then each of us makes 7.
It does.
So it's
odd number.
Remember, we use your guys' votes to decide on the movies. It's not just us. When we first started we took what you guys had, but there was 3 of us, and we decided it that way. But once it went down to just the 2 of us, we said, you guys are the third vote, essentially.
The tiebreaker, yeah.
You guys are the tiebreaker. We can't have just me and Derek, because if we differ, then, like, how would we decide?
Thumb wrestle.
Yeah. So
That's
now
not fun.
I think last year we just counted everybody's, right?
We did. Individually, we counted individual
It wasn't
votes.
even as a tiebreaker. Everybody had a vote.
Yeah, everyone had a vote, and sometimes people had movies we didn't have, and obviously they
Yeah.
didn't get a vote. But
Yeah.
depending on how it goes, what
Yeah.
the 2 movies are, they'll get those
Yep.
points. So cool. Before we jump into the bracket, though, let's play a little catch up. Have you watched anything scary? Anything scary happen?
And watched anything scary. I mean, we watched Begonia last night. I wouldn't really call that a scary movie. It's more of a weird thriller, but no. When's the last time we recorded? It was
Brain damage.
Oh, and that was a few
That was
weeks
over the
ago.
phone too.
Yeah.
That was over the phone.
I still had puppies, which are
You
now
did?
adopted. So
Okay, good. Congratulations to the
thank
puppies.
you. Yeah.
Forever homes. Good.
So other than that, we've really been just we had to be quiet in our own home for the time they were here, because if you made a noise, puppies wanted out of their pen.
Absolutely.
So, we haven't really been doing much because of that. I really do want to get out to the movies, and we've been watching a lot of Oscar. It's Oscar season.
Yes, it is.
So we do watch a lot of Oscar movies. We haven't really watched any scary Oscar movies. I mean, there was a couple, like a short documentary called The Perfect Neighbor, which is realistic scary.
Yeah.
Oh, we watched, I don't know, you could put it in disaster movie category if you want to consider that horror, but we watched The Lost Bus.
Is that with the fire?
With Matthew McConaughey,
Yes.
and yeah.
Okay.
Except he's playing a 44-year-old, and I found that really unrealistic. But
that was the unbelievable part.
yeah. But I don't like those are the kind of movies that scare me, like realistic disaster type movies. So yeah, that's about it. How about you?
So today is Saturday the 14th, and so yesterday was Friday the 13th, and, you know, it's a holiday for those of us who care. So Ian has never seen Friday the 13th. He's 12 years old. So I asked him, I said, hey, do you think you're ready? There's some gory stuff. And he said, yeah, he was ready. So last night we watched Friday the 13th, and it was a good time. Ian said it was brutal, and it was scary.
Yeah.
So
we kind of did an exchange. I had your wife last night.
exactly, yeah, a little
and
handoff.
I have you today.
Yeah.
By had, she stayed the night at my house.
Yes, that's exactly what
she
that
was
means.
here.
Yes, she was gracing Shelley with her presence.
Well, we hadn't seen each other since she got back from her big trip. So
yeah, her big trip to Ireland. So yeah, it was good. It's good to play catch up with your friends.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's what I've been watching. It just came out yesterday, but I was on Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks. I did an episode with our friend Tim from the podcast, and we talked about Green Room. Great film, but if anyone is listening and they haven't checked it out yet, that's a listener of ours. Go check out that episode of Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks, and do follow Tim's podcast. It's awesome. Anyone who's a fan of horror films and heavy music, Tim's like an encyclopedia on both. So really, really great show, and yeah, that's essentially it. That's what I've been doing.
Nice.
All right, Shelley, are we ready to get into it?
I'm ready.
I'm so excited. We haven't. So what I'm so excited about is I don't think any previous years you and I have seen eye to eye on like our stats.
A lot of movies this
of
season.
movies. We were eye to eye, so I feel like our bracket's going to be close. We haven't discussed pre-hand.
We don't.
Nothing.
We come in blind. I hope
Yes.
everybody knows that. Like, we don't discuss. Like, we don't get together and like, so what movie do we want to win? Like, there's no preconceived. It's our own choices, and we'll fight it out if we need to.
Yep.
And that's why we like having the listeners' brackets, because we don't have to. You guys are our tiebreakers. You're a vote as well. So
it helps us. It helps us with those stalemates because I mean, if we're passionate about something, we can go back and forth for hours.
Yeah.
So this is a definitive. Like, okay, we don't agree. We don't agree. We're going to the numbers.
Yeah.
So move on.
Get on with it.
All right. So let's get into it. Let's start on the left-hand side, and we'll start with our first matchup, which was Deathgasm versus Brain Damage. I'll throw it to you first. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, so I'm going to be honest. I had a lot of stuff going on last year. I didn't really watch every movie, and unfortunately, Deathgasm was one of them. But I can definitively say it's not a movie that I would pick up anyways. You could put it next to any of the movies on this bracket, and I'm going to pick the other movie. Period. Not just because I didn't watch it. It's just not a type of movie that I would go for.
Okay.
However, Brain Damage was a sleeper hit for me.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Elmer, or however you want to say it.
So good.
I just thought, like, for its time, it was really cool. I wish people were doing more cosplays with it. So yeah, my overall pick is Brain Damage.
Perfect. Yeah, so I've talked about it previous seasons, but I have a little,
He does like a 3 point. I just go with my gut.
Because I try to, for my stabs, I'm subjective.
Right.
For my bracket, I like to be objective and try to be fair. So I always go through writing story, like which has better writing, which is a better story. And then for horror films, I know it spans, a wide range of things, but I think scary is at the heart of it. So that's my other criteria. And if I'm tied on those two, then I go to subjective, and I'm like, which one am I going to watch first?
What would I watch again? Right.
So for me, this was a clean sweep, and it was Brain Damage.
Yeah.
You said sleeper hit. I've never seen this before.
Never had even heard of it.
It was
to be completely honest.
It was the last movie we watched, and it was such a blast. I think we ended this season on a really high note.
Yeah.
Just a fun movie. A PSA against drug abuse, hilariously. And yeah, for me, it was Brain Damage. So let's go to our fan submitted brackets.
Yeah, let's just see what we have here. So Carrie and Ian.
Oh, they did a
joint. Did a joint bracket, and they picked Brain Damage as well.
Okay, 3 for Brain Damage.
And Horror Flicks and Tim. He has Brain Damage as his winner.
Nice.
Ray had Deathgasm.
Ooh, Deathgasm. 1 for Deathgasm.
Brian had Brain Damage.
All right.
And then I think this is Matt had Deathgasm.
Yes.
So all in all, it was a clean sweep for
except for one, yeah.
Brain Damage. So do you have a blank bracket you're using?
I did, but Carrie grabbed it.
Oh, do you need like a pen so just you can? Do you
yeah.
want to keep track on yours or?
Yeah, I'll keep track on mine.
Okay.
I'll circle if it's.
Hold on, I'm grabbing. What color would you like? Do you have a preferred?
Do you have a red?
I do.
Oh, good. Let's go with that. It'll be very definitive.
Orange. Like a teacher grading papers.
Ooh, yes,
Yep,
exactly. I have a guy, so my night shift guy at work who does tool room tickets, he uses a red pen, and it reminds me of school teachers circling things like, where's the job and item number? Not the correct quantity. Here we are. So brain damage, moving on. So that was our first battle on the left-hand side. And then we're going on into A Quiet Place versus Maniac. Go ahead.
Again, this is an easy one for me.
Okay.
I think people have the reasons they like Maniac. I did watch the Elijah Wood remake, and I like that a lot better.
Yeah, we talked about it, yeah.
But we're talking the 80s version, Maniac. And there's so much about it I did not like. I don't know what I stabbed it. Is it on this paper?
Yeah, it's on the...
Maniac.
Yeah, it's on
2. That's about right. For
Okay.
me, at least. So, anywho, then you have it up against Quiet Place. Maniac versus Quiet Place. Quiet Place, John Krasinski directed, great writing, great scare value. They really they do kind of show you the monster earlier on, but you don't know much about the monsters. And if you get deeper into like Quiet Place 2 and Quiet Place Day 1, they kind of go into more of like what, that it's aliens, etc. And I just think like the whole trilogy as it stands is really great as well. But for what this movie did with the sound, I saw it in the theaters originally, and it's a great movie. So I did give it to A Quiet Place.
Beautiful. I have much more of an affinity for Maniac.
Than I do.
Yes.
If you want to compare apples to apples.
Oh, yeah. No, but I do love Maniac. It's one of my favorite slasher films, especially from that era, the 80s era, and like the dirty New York.
If I put Brain Damage versus Maniac, I would still pick Brain Damage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you feel that way.
I'd have to sit and think. I can't off the top of it, because I think what did I give Maniac? Let's see.
You actually gave it like 4 something. I want to say
4.5.
Yeah,
I gave it, and I gave brain damage
the same score.
Exactly.
So
that's a tough one, but
we're not doing that.
Exactly.
I'm just I guess. No, but I like to play devil's advocate sometimes.
I like the devil's advocate. But for me on this, obviously writing story, like you said, you can't really compete Maniac to Quiet Place.
Right.
Such fantastic writing, such a great concept.
Right. And I mean, some people could argue that the story behind Maniac is maybe a little deeper. Quiet Place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think was a little original. But
yes. And that's what is definitely going to get the nod. When you're original and you come up with a grand concept, it's always going to get the nod. So writing story went to A Quiet Place, and then scary. I mean, absolutely A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, I mean, they're both.
You don't even have to go to the third one.
Exactly.
Although I think you would both pick these up again.
Oh, I would.
It'd be hard for you to break that tie on it, but.
I do own. Okay, so to be fair, I don't own Maniac on DVD. I own A Quiet Place.
Oh, well, there you go.
So to be
Not for nothing.
objective about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, it was also A Quiet Place.
All right.
What do our people say?
So Carrie and Ian, this was Carrie, our viewer selection pick. They picked Quiet Place. Tim picked Maniac.
Ooh.
Ray picked Quiet Place.
Okay.
Brian picked Maniac.
Okay.
And Matt picked Quiet Place. So still Quiet Place was the majority.
Yep. So
the winner there.
Quiet Place moves on into the second round on the left-hand side. All right. Now we got some movies that had buys.
Stupid.
Coming up. So next on the left-hand side coming up, we have It, the 1990 version versus Brain Damage.
This is where my bracket might go a little askew from others.
Okay.
Because it in its own right was okay. I already looked at my stabs, but I'm going to look at them again.
Yeah.
I gave it 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave Brain Damage 4 as well.
Okay.
However, if I were to compare the two, looking at both of them, it is far too long.
Oh, okay.
So long.
Yeah.
The acting was 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Pennywise is great. But I just really love Brain Damage.
Yeah.
I hate to be like that, but I don't know, just seeing something like that, I've seen it. And so like it was a rewatch for me to have this movie that was a first watch that ended up being so good. I get nervous about movies like that.
Yes.
But it ended up being just so entertaining and, so many great gory and death scenes. And It is, it almost seems like a child to adult story. It's not as scary to me, but I went with Brain Damage against it. Yeah,
Yes.
surprisingly enough, but
Amazing.
yeah, that's what I picked.
Yeah. So for myself, I think it's tough to talk about any kind of clown horror films without giving nods and the love to it. The original It, and all the work that Tim Curry did was absolutely phenomenal. And it is such a grand story. And have you been watching Welcome to Derry?
No, but I've heard great things about it.
Yeah. And where they're taking that is really exciting. It's a whole universe.
Interesting,
that's, a whole universe that's being created, amazingly. And when it comes to writing story, I did give it to it because I felt like what they created with this weird monster that comes back every decade, whatever it was.
Something like that.
But it was just a little bit more grand and a little bit more involved than I thought what we got with Brain Damage. Scarier, I went with Brain Damage because I think if you're pinning like a supernatural thing versus like a real life, drug addiction and what it does to people, I think that's much more terrifying for me. But I've seen people. I've lost friends at a way too young age to the craziness of drugs, and so for me that's scarier. So I did go with Brain Damage on it, and I feel like which one am I going to watch again? It's going to be Brain Damage.
I think we're both kind of like feeling the same way about Brain Damage. Like, maybe it is because it was a new movie to both of us.
Exactly.
So like there's this like newness about it.
Yep.
And whereas like we've watched it so many times that it almost seems repetitive. Like, oh, I gotta watch it again.
I know, I know. And I watch. This year I've not as much, but in previous seasons I watched the movie multiple times, and this time was just. Each time was a blast, and I was chuckling at the same stuff, and it never lost its power for me. So it's a great rewatch, too.
All right, so we both have Brain Damage.
2 for Brain Damage. Going to the submissions.
Carrie and Ian had It.
It.
Tim had Brain Damage.
Ooh, Tim, good one.
Ray had Deathgasm, so he's out of it.
Death.
Brian had It.
Okay.
And Matt F. had Deathgasm.
Deathgasm. So I think that's 3-2.
Brain Damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, because me, you, and Tim had Brain Damage.
And then
and
it was
Carrie and Brian had It.
Okay.
And 2 others had Deathgasm. So
there you go. Brain Damage.
Is the winner.
And then next up on the left-hand side, we have Psycho Gorman versus A Quiet Place. Take it away.
I know. So, unfortunately, Psycho Gorman is another one this season that I did not watch. It's not a movie I would typically watch. I don't think I'll ever watch it.
Yeah.
First is A Quiet Place. I mean, that's easy.
Yes.
So, I obviously gave it to A Quiet Place.
I think, and I really enjoyed Psycho Gorman. It is a goofy, intergalactic monster movie with, like, little kids being way too powerful, but... it's a fun ride. It's a blast. This is no knock on Psycho Gorman, but A Quiet Place also sweeped best writing, scariest, and what would I rather watch again?
Yeah.
So no hate on Psycho Gorman. I really enjoyed you.
All the hate on Psycho Gorman.
But yeah, so we got 2 for Quiet Place. What do we?
Tim had Maniac.
Carrie
had Quiet Place. Carrie and Ian.
Good.
Brian M had Maniac.
Ooh.
Matt F had Psycho Gorman.
Okay.
And Ray had A Quiet Place.
Okay, so Quiet Place
won that one.
Won that
easily.
One. All right. So let's go at our semifinal.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so this is the semifinal on the left-hand side. We have Brain Damage versus A Quiet Place.
So.
Yes.
Both enjoyable. Brain Damage was a new ride. Quiet Place I'd seen before. However, I think when you look at both movies overall, Quiet Place has better directing, better writing, better acting, scarier. I've watched it multiple times, and I enjoy it every time I watch it. I almost forget things like, oh my gosh, I forgot she steps on that nail, and like that whole scene. Ugh. Yeah. And then like when you throw in the whole universe in there, Brain Damage is such a fun ride. I'm so glad that movie got introduced to me this season.
It's here for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
So and Elmer is a class act,
He
one of a
really
kind.
Is.
Um,
He really is.
but in all, comparing both movies, really looking at it face value.
Yeah.
Quiet Place is my winner.
Beautiful. So
I'm interested to see where you went.
no, it's I said it at the beginning of this, but I was interested to see how you and I would go through this.
Yeah.
And so far we've been
We're tit for tat right now.
We really are, and it's the same on this one. I can't deny the tension and the dread and the terror of A Quiet Place. One of the scariest films. The writing, the concept is just most films it's gonna just overshadow it.
Yeah.
So
so unique, so original for its time.
so those two obviously go to A Quiet Place. I would probably, if I had the choice, but I own A Quiet Place. I don't, but I've also just recently found out about brain damage.
Right.
If I knew about brain damage
You
when I was
might
in my
own
20s,
a copy, yeah.
it would have been probably up there with Sleepaway Camp.
Right,
you
right.
know? So I would rewatch Brain Damage first before I watch A Quiet Place, but still like scarier
It takes
story.
the other stuff.
It takes it. So Quiet Place is my victor on the left-hand side.
Same.
Whoop. Look
Wow.
at us. I know, exciting.
All right, let's see what the people had.
All right.
Tim had Brain Damage, so that is one for
Okay.
Brain Damage. Carrie had Quiet Place, so that's 3 for Quiet Place. Brian had It, unfortunately.
Going down.
Matt F had Deathgasm.
Deathgasm.
Sorry, Matt.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Matt. That's awesome.
Hey, Ray had Deathgasm too.
Oh, 2 for Deathgasm.
Sorry,
Look at that.
you're not on the bracket
Yeah,
anymore.
you guys
anyways.
are out.
And that's it. So
Okay.
Quiet Place would have had it anyways.
Quiet Place is a victor on the left-hand side. All right. So here we go to the right-hand side.
I hate this side.
All right. So the first up on the right-hand side is Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things and House.
First of all, a huge shout out to our bro,
Yes.
our boy,
The man.
the myth. I'm really stalling because I can't remember his
It's
name.
Alan
Oh my gosh.
Amesby. What is it?
Alan
Oh,
Ormsby.
Shit. Alan Ormsby. We got to it. Oh my gosh. Alan Ormsby. Yeah.
We know you're out there.
What a fun episode. John joined us on that one.
Yeah.
And,
Alan Ormsby.
him shitting on it was a fantastic time.
Not for nothing. We know you're listening, Alan Ormsby.
Yeah, you are.
Don't lie. You found us. You Googled us. You Googled your movie. You found us. And we know you're out there in a tropical shirt
Yep.
on this beautiful day. But your movie still sucks.
We know you're standing outside.
We
the
know. Yeah.
window.
You know you're looking into my house right now.
You got
went
that
up.
spidey sense.
It went up against a movie called House,
Mhm.
which was it your bucket?
It was a film I brought. It was in my coworker buddy
Had
Alex,
mentioned it.
and Alex joined us for that episode. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. House.
Do you remember that one?
I do with
Okay,
the
great.
puppets and shit like that.
Yes. Okay.
And the
cool.
guy from Night Court.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So
Bull.
it was a fun movie. It wasn't a production or great or anything. Not by any means.
Mm-hmm.
It was much better than Children Wouldn't Play with Dead Things.
Yeah.
Both weren't great. I hate that.
That
you
these
know,
two men.
win,
Yeah.
win against each other because
Yeah.
it's like, especially the movie right above it that's getting a fucking bye. However, looking, I hate this top right corner.
I know.
And what movie?
And then
whatever.
the
and the bottom right.
is just
Don't
like,
even get me started on the fucking bottom right. Some of those should have been on the left hand side.
Agreed.
Anyways,
Agreed.
this might have gone really differently.
It could have.
I went with House. So that is my pick. It was the better of the two movies, period. Hard stop. If anyone vote for Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, I'm sending you a strongly worded letter.
We'll see
We're
how-
going to get to the pile, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to refer you to a therapist and wonder why you enjoyed that movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, House was my pick. I mean, you have this bat thing, dragon thing living in the closet.
Oh,
like,
it's so
come
crazy.
on.
Yeah, and the whole PTSD stuff
And
going
the
on
mama
with
monster and
Yeah,
shit.
it's a fun. I view House as like a quirky 80s like
Kids
Muppet,
horror movie.
almost like a
even,
Jim
yeah.
Henson like scary
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It's fun. So, but I will say writing I gave to House. I think college students going to an island and trying to resurrect the dead is it's pretty surface level. Not a lot to it. So House had a lot going on with the PTSD stuff and that guy being a writer and just like losing his mind. So I went to House. House I thought was scarier too, and it was a clean sweep on this one for me.
Yeah.
House I'll watch again. It was a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
Tim had House.
Yeah.
Carrie had Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
Who are you?
Wow. Brian M had House.
Yeah.
Matt F had House. And Ray had House.
All right, so
Carrie's the only one who...
is that the first battle that everyone has agreed?
We can call it fair that I think if Carrie had watched House,
Yes.
she would have picked House.
Absolutely.
So we got House.
House is moving on. All right.
Stop. I can't.
Next up on the lower part of the right-hand side, Hereditary versus Battle Royale.
It's like you're telling me to pick between my two favorite children.
I know.
Like, these are both my picks.
This is hard. I'm going to be fair. I want these at the final.
I would rather have had them versus. But I still, final or not, I would pick the same way I'm picking now.
I did too, ultimately, but it was was heartbreaking, but it was also like, if it goes the other way, it's fine margins. I'm fine with it.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Okay.
see, because I'm worried about my bracket. I'm worried that people might think differently than I am.
Yes, understood.
Battle Royale and Hereditary are two of some of my favorite horror movies. Not for nothing, Battle Royale was basically the first Hunger Games. So if you're any kind of fan of the Hunger Games, you can appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It is dialogued.
Subtitled out.
Subtitled out. It's a little corny, it's a little quippy, blah, blah, blah. Not the best cinematography, not the best music, etc. I gave 5 stabs to one movie this season, and one movie only, and that was Hereditary. And here's the thing about Hereditary. It is the horror movie of our generation, if you ask me. The scares in that movie, realistic, mentally, what you saw on screen, is above else. I mean, when she's crawling on the fucking ceiling.
So many moments. Countless moments.
It is one of the scariest movies of our time.
Yeah.
The subject matter about grief and death. Really, the more you watch that movie, the more you pick up on and can dial into. It's so thought-provoking. And don't even get me started. And this is why I'm sad, because I think some people might go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look at this movie, it should have been nominated for Oscars.
People
should have been nominated.
Agreed. Yeah.
So as much as I love Battle Royale for what it is, like I said, this is like picking between two of my favorite children. As fun as a ride as Battle Royale is, I have to look at what Hereditary put out for its time. The writing, the directing, the score, it is a perfect movie in my eyes.
Yes.
I gave it a 5. And that's why my pick is Hereditary.
Beautifully said. I'm
so nervous.
Battle Royale is such... I need to give it its flowers because...
Like I said, I can't pick almost. Like, it's so hard.
Battle Royale came to me when I had a thirst for something more from cinema. I love Battle Royale immensely, and it was the first foreign film that really, like, sunk its teeth into me. And, like, I think Carrie found, like, a bootleg copy on, like, old, like, back in the day on eBay.
Yeah.
And bought me a copy for Christmas. Like, she went searching, had to get some bootleg copy. And it's funny, when the movie landed on us to cover, I went to pull out my DVD to watch it. It would not work. So I had to, but I gladly reordered another one.
Yeah.
I bought another one. I gladly did it. So it's such a phenomenal movie. It's one
I
of my...
hate that they were put in this position,
Agreed.
these two movies.
It's solidly in top 10 favorite films.
Yeah.
But we're going against Hereditary. I've only watched Hereditary the last, maybe, I probably watched it like 4 or 3 years ago, so it's sort of new in the library of my brain. But I think when you're looking at writing and story, the layers, the nuances, the callbacks, the occult stuff that's going on, it's everything that I love in, like, modern horror. Some of the scariest moments in modern cinema. We talked about the acting. It's just, I could go on and on, but for how much I love Battle Royale, it was so tough.
Oh my
but
God.
Hereditary swept it for me. I would even, if you put, like, I own them both on DVD.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, I'm watching Hereditary again.
Yeah.
It's whenever I talk to someone and they haven't watched Hereditary, I'm like,
You gotta watch
you must
it.
stop and you must go and find a television
Hereditary.
and sit. So Hereditary.
Not for nothing. I just looked. We scored these exactly the same.
Oh,
Battle
how funny.
Royale 4.5.
And then
We both gave Hereditary 5s.
look at us being consistent.
Wow.
Look at us.
Finally, it took us 4 seasons.
We're finally on the same page.
But I'm a little nervous about
so we got
our friends here.
We got 2 Hereditary, so we'll see how it goes.
Tim had Hereditary.
You know what? Tim is a huge Ari Aster fan. There was no doubt he was going Hereditary, so that makes sense.
Carrie and Ian had Battle Royale.
Carrie and Ian, Battle Royale.
Brian had Battle Royale.
Okay.
Matt had Hereditary.
Right.
And Ray had Hereditary.
Yes.
Thank God.
Everything is right in the world.
And not for nothing, like you said, if Battle Royale went on, great, but I think that would change my ending.
Yeah. And can I
Spoilers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't worried because it's whatever it is, but I was thinking that because I know your love for Battle Royale. I know you love it just as much as I do.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder if Shelly's going. I felt like you were going Battle Royale.
I was worried everybody else would go Battle Royale too.
Oh, Hereditary.
But Hereditary is a perfect movie. You can't.
It is.
If you're any type of horror fan, you have to sit down and watch Hereditary. Hard stop. It was one of the first A24 movie that came out that everybody was like, who's A24 and what are they doing?
Very true. It put them on the map.
I think it did because
Yes.
now everything's like A24. Like they're producing so many movies now. But
Yeah.
anyways, we could go on and on.
Yeah, we could.
But
Okay,
we
so
can't.
Hereditary's moving forward. I can't believe after that battle we have to go to this next one. But here we are, top of the right, Onyx the Fortuitous versus House. I got to be honest. I feel like the wind has been taken out of my sails, and now I'm just going like, fucking whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's why, honestly, and to be fully transparent, watching this top part of the bracket is like, it doesn't matter what's in this top part of the bracket.
Yeah.
The bottom part is going to move on.
Exactly.
Period. Hard stop. Like, this
Yes.
top bracket just sucks. So anyways, we all know my feelings on Onyx the Fortuitous and like how that movie was. 1970 Meatloaf. I do anything for love.
I will do anything for love.
I would do anything for love. Okay, so anyways, back to Onyx the Fortuitous versus House.
Yes.
For as not great as House is, Onyx was horrible.
Yeah.
So I obviously easily gave it to House.
Yeah. For me, I think the writing on between Onyx the Fortuitous and House, I think the writing is better on House. I enjoyed Onyx and its quest for the
Satanism.
yeah, I guess. But Onyx was a fun movie. I'll give it some flowers. I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed having Steve on the episode. But House was a clean sweep on this one too.
Yeah.
So
Easy.
House was a fun, quirky 80 movies. I already talked about the great things of that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so House is moving on. So we got 2 for House.
Tim had House.
Good man, Tim.
Carrie had children.
Children.
Brian M had House.
Okay.
Matt F had House.
All right. Good.
And Ray had House.
All right.
So we all had House.
I should go back to that episode and see what people stabbed it.
I know.
Interesting. So House. Okay, cool. So coming up next at the bottom right is Chopping Mall versus Hereditary.
Just cruel. You're all so cruel. Again, they're but 2 of my picks.
Yeah. Oh, here we are again. That's true.
God dang it. Everybody knows how I feel about Hereditary. Let's talk about Chopping Mall.
That's good. Yeah.
I learned of this movie from Quinlan. He was the first person who introduced me to this movie. It is a fun 80s horror movie. You guys see, I'm so nervous. It's a fun 80s horror movie. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Robots.
I mean, it's like, not everyone has done that.
Mm-hmm.
Killer robots in a mall movie.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get enough credit for the time that it was out. I don't think enough people know about it. But it's a great slasher 80s horror movie. It has the music, it has the bad acting, it has everything you need in that category. And again, I'm picking through 2 children here. But I still can't let it outwin Hereditary. Hereditary is a perfect movie. I can say it time and again.
Yeah.
I would watch them both again and again and again. I love Chopping Mall.
Yeah.
But Hereditary is a perfect movie. I'm sorry. It has everything. Yeah, that's it.
Again, perfectly said. Chopping Mall is just it's a fun time.
This wasn't your first time watching it either, right? You had seen it before.
I watched it because the other podcast I love a lot.
Yeah.
Gagging with the Chainsaw. They covered it a couple years back, and I watched it, and I was blown away. But Chopping Mall is such a fun time. It's got Barbara Crampton in it, and perhaps a smaller role than maybe I would have liked. But it's a good time. But Hereditary is a fucking bulletproof, fantastic time. A clean sweep again for me. Hereditary versus Chopping Mall. It's going to Hereditary. I love you to death, Chopping Mall. I'll watch you 1,000 times.
Like I said, this bottom right corner did not deserve this.
It did not. There's a lot of movies here that deserve the respect to move on in the bracket.
Deathgasm shouldn't have gone as far in some people's bracket.
Wait, someone had Deathgasm winning on the left, didn't they? Was it Matt?
I think so.
Was it Matt Fox? Or Matt F?
Yeah.
Hey, which I love that, I love that people's feelings are, all over the place, and I love that someone loved that movie so much, but I think the masses will right the ship. So
yeah,
Hereditary's moving on.
So we have Hereditary versus Chopping Mall. Those are the only votes that count. So
yes,
unfortunately,
exactly.
Brian had Battle Royale.
Oh, okay.
Tim had Hereditary.
Okay.
Matt F had. I'm gonna assume Hereditary, even though it's not written like that.
Oh.
But he had Hereditary.
Oh, okay.
Because he skipped this line, but I see what went to the final, so I think he had Hereditary.
Okay.
And then Ray M had Hereditary.
Okay, yeah.
And Carrie and Ian had Chopping Mall.
Okay.
All right, so Hereditary is a clear winner.
So on the right-hand side, the semifinals, is House 1985, not the Japanese House. It took me this far into the talking about House to say that, but going versus Hereditary. So, I mean, I'm going to be honest. In this,
do we even have to talk about it?
I don't feel like we really do, because the biggest hurdle for Hereditary to get to the finals was the first battle
Royale,
and all the other stuff. I mean, House was fun. We've said it, but I'm sorry. Hereditary is just
whatever moved on the bottom was going to go to the finals.
Exactly.
Because the top was so weak.
Exactly.
The top was so weak.
Exactly. And like the bottom right was really stacked, because probably three of my favorite movies from this year that we covered: Chopping Mall, Hereditary, and Battle Royale.
If you had put Battle Royale top left, and that needed something. Top left needed something else.
Exactly.
And Psycho Gorman needed not to have a buy.
There are a lot of movies. Yeah. Onyx didn't need a buy.
Yeah.
Psycho.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, let's see what everybody else had. Carrie and Ian had Chopping Mall.
Yeah.
Brian had Battle Royale. Tim had Hereditary. Matt F had Hereditary. And Ray M had Hereditary.
All right. So Hereditary is our winner on the right-hand side. Time to go to the final. So we have A Quiet Place versus Hereditary. Shelley, take it away.
Okay. So we have two really good movies. We had some great horror this season. We had everything from bad 80s movies. We had movies none of us have heard of. We were introduced to new movies like Brain Damage and House. And we got to watch classics like Chopping Mall and Maniac. It was just overall, let's speak on how great of a wide variety we had this season. And this is thanks to our listeners. This is thanks to just everybody being involved. What a great season.
Yeah.
But you've got A Quiet Place versus Hereditary. Again, Quiet Place, I did not give it a perfect score. Hereditary got my perfect score of the season. I don't give those out. I don't give out fives. And Hereditary got it.
Yeah.
If we want to compare it kind of like you do, writing, I'm going to say Hereditary is a stronger, more in-depth story. There's a little bit more that goes into that story than A Quiet Place. Not to say that that's not good writing.
It's a good universe.
It's a great alien sci-fi writing story. But Hereditary's deep. And if you enjoy that and you want something thought-provoking, Hereditary is going to be your pick. Scary wise, they're both decently scary, but Hereditary to me is more real life scary.
Yes.
And that's scarier to me. So I would give it to that. I would pick both these movies up again. Hereditary is a standalone movie. It doesn't have a universe like Quiet Place or multiple movies to help it out. But even standing on its own, I'm going to give it to Hereditary.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it to Hereditary.
At the beginning of this episode, I talked about it was going to be interesting to see how we aligned. Shelley, you were speaking straight from my brain. You even just going through the writing, scarier, it's the same points I was going to make.
Yeah.
The only additional love that I'm going to give to Hereditary again is the scary that Hereditary creates is not just generic jump scares.
Oh, no. It
is moments that you have to sit in, and you cannot look away. So the way that Ari Aster's vision works and the way that the writing is in those moments, it's what scary is meant to be in horror films.
It's suspenseful. It's also like is something going to happen?
Yeah.
Quiet Place, you were kind of like the writing was on the wall. You knew that but there was no sound half the time when things were really scary. I mean, you live in the grief with these people.
Yeah.
And I think that's really scary.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
It is.
But that's everything that makes it a great movie.
Mm-hmm. So we're both saying Hereditary. Here we go. 2 for Hereditary.
Carrie had Chopping Mall. Doesn't count.
Chopping Mall.
Brian M.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Carrie.
Brian M. had Battle Royale. Doesn't count.
I love it. I get it.
We get it.
Listen,
we get it.
Fractions of a difference.
Tim had Hereditary.
Yes, Tim.
Matt F. had Hereditary.
Okay.
Ray M. had Hereditary.
Beautiful. Are you taking your shirt off? Shelley live. Oh, yes. Yes. Hereditary. Look at the shirt. Beautiful. We gotta. Yes, that shirt's badass, by the way. Is that Creepo Rama? Yeah.
I've been waiting all episode.
Episode. I was like,
hot.
I saw you when I rolled up. You were in your hoodie. I was like, it's not that.
It was so hot.
Cool.
Yes. So hot.
So
I knew I was either wearing this or a Battle Royale shirt. I knew it was gonna go one of two ways. Because I have both.
Yes. So congratulations, Hereditary. You are season 4 Deathmatch tournament winner. Again, I guess.
Yeah. I don't think we have a sound.
Congratulations, A24. Congratulations, Ari Aster. Congratulations, all production crew. Congratulations to the Key Grips. You all did it.
Catering, craft services.
Yeah, craft services.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, that was... we had a good chunk of submissions that agreed with us. I think this is a movie that is universally coveted and loved by the horror.
I mean, some
community.
had different other sides up against, but
it was always going to rise to the top.
Yeah,
it was always going to rise to the top. So amazing.
Yeah, I called it.
You did.
I should have bet money on the bracket.
Yeah. They have all
any
those
bookies who run bets on our bracket. Let me know.
Awesome. All right. Well, that takes us to the end of this season, the end of this episode.
Wow.
We're going to take a little break for a while.
Yeah.
Live our lives. So everyone pay attention to our socials.
Because we're going to need picks for next season.
We are. We're going to need picks. We'll be asking, and we'll be doing 16 movies from here on out. It's just this was a much more modified season because we did start so late. But with this upcoming season, we'll start by like April or something. And we'll get 16 movies in. It'll be an even-sided bracket, so I think I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you guys listen on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, please give us a rating and review if you like what we do. You can find us on Facebook and TikTok by searching Little Bracket of Horrors, and on Instagram by typing @Little Bracket of Horrors. And do make sure that you give us your viewer submissions for next season so we can get you on the podcast and see what films you guys want us to cover. Also, we have merch available, tpublic.com. Just search for our name in their website search bar or pay attention to our socials for a direct link. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Derek.
I'm Shelley.
And we will catch you on the other side.
Hereditary.
You have created a monster and it will destroy you. It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive! heroes terrorizing the mountainside. I'm ready! I can take your torches and go!
Is 1 little water enough for you? Because you can have more than one.
just wet the whistle.
We don't want to recycle.
Yeah,
We hate the environment.
it's
We are not
check.
plastic straws.
Yeah,
Give it to me all.
reusable straws. Get the F out of here.
Do you have your bracket? Where's your bracket?
It's over here.
And
I have
these
my
are-
little-
Oh, it's paper clipped together.
How I do things, and then this is my bracket.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
behind
you
this?
actually go
Oh.
back and look, and I don't.
I have our. If you want a reference, I have our stabs.
Oh, you do
I
have
printed
my
that up
stabs.
if you want to reference it for anything.
Okay.
So it's there. What's up, dude?
Oh.
Rad.
Your kid's really awkward sometimes. You know that, right?
He gets it. You'd be surprised where he gets it from.
His awkwardness. Are you coming for a kiss now, too?
I'm just trying to see,
Kiss,
like,
kiss.
shouldn't
He's gonna be 13 in a week.
It's weird. I can't be like that with him anymore. I feel like I can't do half the thing.
I know. It's gonna be a quick one too. Only 12 movies.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Yep.
What is in its head that it's thumping like that?
Oh, it's nose.
I was like,
yeah.
that is a stuffed animal. It should not be like,
got rocks in it.
bam.
It's
Is
made
there
of
a reason you
it's made of half
weight all your
pebbles.
kids down with
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
we obviously are using not ivory white paper at my company.
Oh.
And if you work at my company, I don't steal your paper.
Not at all. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know.
I have a pair of Beats headphones he could use. I just would have to connect them. Or he can sit with no sound on his phone for
Yeah.
an hour.
Play Roblox in silence. Yeah. Yeah, you can. What you don't? No, I can't. Okay.
My God.
God,
Why'd you have kids?
I blame myself for everything he is.
Oh my God. Are we already recording too?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
I think I hit it.
Oh.
It should be counting up.
There's a hair.
Oh, hopefully it's yours.
Yeah, no. I don't make hair that long.
You know what? I will say Carrie's hair is everywhere. So it's probably
no,
Carrie.
it might be Lisa's. It's like lighter.
Oh.
It was tickling my chin.
Oh, that's fun. That's an exciting time.
All right.
You want to do? All right, Ian. Okay, thank you. Good.
Red lights on.
Yeah.
Red lights on. We're in a booth.
Booth. Cool.
Wininsky's on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy.
Yeah. In the corner, you stay.
Simmer down.
Cool.
All right.
You want to do the?
Yeah, I
intro?
can kick it.
You can kick it off.
See, I've aged. It's been 1,000 years.
These do smell nice. The flowers, they smell nice. I can smell them. Very strong.
Yeah, they smell.
Snorting flowers.
All right. We ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I do anything for love.
I will do anything for love.
I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that. Carrie, come here really quick.
Yes,
I
get
need
over
you
here.
to tell us. We need to have a sidebar meatloaf story.
Yeah, we can. This will be thrown on at the end.
Yeah, we're going to tell a story really quick before we continue with the bracket.
We got sidetracked. All right, for the bloopers. This is us getting sidetracked from the.
The bracket for a second.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you don't need headphones.
No.
But Carrie, I want you to tell everybody who's one of my favorite artists.
Meatloaf.
Get in the mic.
Meatloaf.
Okay. And tell me, what were you doing the day that Meatloaf died?
We were driving to Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. We were driving to Savannah, Georgia. I was driving.
Yeah.
Sherry and Carrie found out that Meatloaf died that morning.
I remember the day.
And did I find out he died that morning, Carrie?
No, because I said don't tell her because she is driving and it's not gonna be good. Don't tell her.
And I was so busy getting things packed, I didn't have time to be on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I said don't tell her.
So we stopped for gas. I get a text from Lisa R. But we stopped for gas, so I checked my phone. And Lisa goes, "How are you doing?" And I was like, "Why?" "But I'm fine. What's up?" She's like, "Well, I'm just checking on you because Meatloaf died."
So pissed.
And Carrie can tell you, I'm in the front seat in the driver's seat, and I literally was like, "Meatloaf died," and I just lose it.
Yeah.
And then I forced them all to listen to Meatloaf for the rest of the drive.
And that was one of the reasons because I said we're gonna have to listen to Meatloaf for 3 hours if we tell her. I can take Meatloaf for a good 30 minutes.
Well, they had it for like 2 hours, so.
Yeah. Fair.
So that's how Meatloaf died and how I found out.
You got to see him.
I never got to meet him. He was doing some conventions. I never got a chance to get to a convention, but I did get to see him in concert once.
Yeah.
At Busch Gardens, I paid VIP. Yeah, he played at Busch Gardens at like their food and wine festival or whatever.
Yeah, Busch Gardens surprisingly gets some pretty solid acts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so.
Cool.
All right, back to quiet.
Yes. Get
Silence.
Red light.
Red light's on. Boop. You know, we never talked about Clown in the Cornfield. You watched that.
I did.
What did you think?
I thought it was all right. Were you?
Yeah, we didn't love it.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
I didn't love the book either, though. So.
I thought it would have been better if, because I don't know if it was really a hook or whatever you want to call it, but when it was shown to us that there were many people who were playing the. Oh, okay. I thought it was like ruining something. I was like, what's going on? But when they showed their cards too early, I was like, maybe you could have waited to the end, and then we're like, oh, it's a whole conspiracy. The whole
Right. They
town's
could
on
have
it.
still just shown one clown, and then at the end be like, oh, it was multiple people, like kind of like Scream, different people in Ghostface.
Thank you. That was my biggest gripe with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's false advertising. I thought it was just one clown in a fucking cornfield.
I wanted a clown.
The book isn't clowns in a cornfield.
Yeah.
The book is Clown in a Cornfield. Also, the way they wrote the beginning was completely different than what we read in the book. I don't know if they couldn't do the rock quarry scene or whatever. They're like,
you were saying.
they started with a campfire that was like years before, and I didn't know they were like, this happens every 20 years or whatever, or what have you.
It didn't go together. It just like, I don't know. I'll tell you how the second.
They
third
left
book goes.
so much out too. Like,
I like Adam though. I like
You
his
like the writer?
socials. I do.
Oh, okay.
I like following him on socials. I think he's a cool guy. Like,
I just didn't love the book. I liked Murder Trending better.
Murder Funding better.
No, the first one. What was the first one?
Oh yeah,
Murder Trending. If I had to put Murder Trending versus Clown in a Cornfield, I would pick Murder Trending.
Yeah.
And I just traded all of them in, so I don't have them at all anymore.
Yeah, I just have different books that I liked.
Yeah. So, all right, that's it.
Clown in a Cornfield.
Hey, we did do an hour.
Thanks, Gary, for talking about clown in a cornfield.
Clowns in a cornfield.
Clowns. It should say clowns in a cornfield and then spoiler.
And keep it going.
Yeah.
Can I have my pen back?